Hey everyone, give me just one second. I'm gonna let everybody hop on. It's not even 3 o'clock yet. I have a minute. Hi, Joe. How is everyone? I miss y'all. I miss seeing y'all's faces. I know I say it every time, but I really do. I miss y'all a bunch. Hi, Gracie. Hey, Molly. Welcome back, Chandler. Glad to see you. Haven't seen you in a minute. Oh, I haven't tried the lip coffee yet. Oh, like a fish tank fish? Because I'm like, hey, Rihanna, you're fine. You are very, very welcome, and it was lovely to meet you. I'm glad I could bring it up there. All right, so today we're gonna go over a few extra vocab words. Yes, I do still plan on coming tomorrow. I haven't got the schedule yet, but as soon as I do, I'll message all the South School students. That way you know what time to be there. I need to know if evening works better or morning. Morning, you're going to see me looking a hot mess. So I'm just going to let you be forewarned. Be warned. Hot mess. Probably in pajamas, drinking a coffee. Oh, Erica. Oh, God. I need to see pictures now. Distance wise, I'll only let like maybe 1 or 2 in at a time. But as far as that goes, no, Ava, I have not done North School yet. North School will be next week, depending on the schedule. Just depends. Also, I'm trying to get all of the South Girls masks done. Trying tonight. Hopefully, I will. That way, y'all come up there tomorrow. It's already done. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Picture puppies. That's all I need. All right. But I hope everybody is having a wonderful Thursday. I know quarantine day, whatever. 50 million. All right. So your first vocab word was comedones. And the definition for those, like I said earlier, the definitions are going to, some of the definitions are going to be a little long. Some of them are going to be a sentence. I'll hold these up as long as I can until everybody has them. As soon as you're done writing them, please let me know. Also, if you're a slow writer, it's perfectly fine. But what I was going to say is you can always replay this video, okay? So if you need to pause and write them down, that's perfectly fine. Just know that you're going to be on a little different wavelength than the rest. So the first one is comedones. And that is worm-like mass of keratinized cells and hardened sebum appearing most frequently on the face, chest, shoulders, and back. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, hold on. There we go. There we go. So again, worm-like mass of keratinized cells and hardened sebum appearing most frequently on the face, chest, shoulders, and back. Oh God, what did you panic email Joanna? And I know Wendy is going to show y'all pictures as well. But I wanted to give y'all, it's just a little bit easier if you kind of see as you're going along too. So just know you are going to see these, you're also going to see these tomorrow, okay? So these are a picture of Blackhead, okay? We all know what they look like. I feel like everybody's had at least one in their life. Wow, Crystal, wow. All right, so our next one is going to be milia. And it's a disorder of the sebaceous glands caused by an accumulation of dead keratinized cells. The whiteheads, or sorry, and sebaceous matter trapped beneath the skin. Whiteheads that look like small grains of sand underneath the skin. If you've ever been around Gracie, you know that she'll try to get you to get them. All right. All right. I'm going to turn my phone off or put it on airplane mode because our teacher group chat is going off. It'll have to be tomorrow. For South School, it'll have to be tomorrow evening. We can always do it after the live. I just don't want y'all to miss anything assignment wise. Okay, perfect, Miriam. All right, so that is going to be a picture of Milia. All right. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to be fine. Send them over. All right. So our next one is going to be acne. And acne, let me make sure this is all on the screen. A chronic inflammatory disorder of the skin, usually related to hormonal changes and overactive sebaceous glands during adolescence. Common acne is also known as acne simplex or acne vulgaris. The only way to get rid of it is actually lancing it and then getting the little milia out. So again, a chronic inflammatory disorder of the skin, usually related to hormonal changes and overactive sebaceous glands during adolescence. Common acne is also known as acne simplex or acne vulgaris. All right. And this one has many different, there's actually 4 levels of acne, five, 5 levels of acne. This is probably one of the most severe, probably right around 4 or 5. So, stages of acne, but it's there. All right. All right. So, our next one, yeah, I know, is bad. And it's typically, acne is typically found here and around the forehead um, for acne. It's typically in your jawline and your forehead. All right. All right. Seborrhea is a skin condition caused by overactivity and excessive secretion of the sebaceous glands, an oily or shiny condition of the nose, forehead, or scalp, and that's indicated the presence of seborrhea. That's and again, a skin condition caused by overactivity and excessive secretion of the sebaceous glands. You'll see it by an oily or shiny condition of the nose, forehead, or scalp. All right. And this is kind of what it looks like. I know some of the pictures aren't going to be the best, but it's just excessive buildup. Dandruff, things along those lines. It's similar to dandruff, but it's like an extreme form of dandruff, if that makes sense. And I will tell y'all, I did shorthand some of these definitions just so it would be easier for y'all to write. And they're still long. All right. So, right there. So rosacea is a chronic inflammatory congestion of the cheeks and nose. It's characterized by redness, dilation of blood vessels, and formation of papules and pustules. Cause is unknown, but its common triggers are consumption of hot liquids, spicy foods, or alcohol, being exposed to extreme heat and cold, exposure to sunlight, and stress. So basically, living are its triggers. And again, rosacea is a chronic inflammatory congestion of the cheeks and nose, characterized by redness, dilation of blood vessels, and the formation of papules and pustules. The cause is unknown, but its common triggers are consumption of hot liquids, spicy foods, or alcohol, being exposed to extreme heat and cold, and exposure to sunlight and stress. Perfect. As long as I can make your life easier, that's all I'm here for. Hi, Zuli. All right. So, rosacea, a little something. The paper will work with it. All right. So, got red cheeks, a little bit red nose, chin. I will say, actually deform the nose, the pustules and like papules breaking underneath the skin. So there's that. All right. So our next one is going to be statoma. It's also known as a sebaceous cyst or wen. Um, a sebaceous tumor of the sebaceous gland, ranging in size from a pea to an orange. The contents consisting of sebum occurs on the scalp, neck, and back. Alrighty. And here is a small image of a cyst. I will say they're really fun to pop and extract. I will say that. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. Vicky knows very well. We got to pop hers. All right. Ooh, sorry, y'all. All right. So, osteosis is a condition of dry, scaly skin characterized by absolute or partial deficiency of sebum, actually due to aging or bodily disorders. Can be caused by washing powders and soaps that have a high alkaline pH. Better? All right. So, looks like really nasty cracks in the skin. So, something like that. Just a really nasty crack in the skin. If y'all want to know a good place to watch blackheads being removed, you gotta go on YouTube, look up Waxpert Lofts. She extracts anything from an armpit to a bikini line to everything. She'll extract anything. Brianna. Oh, which reminds me, Brianna, I think today is your last day. Bree. I think today is Bree's last day. If not, I think it'll either be today or tomorrow, the first one and tomorrow morning. I miss y'all. Waxford Lofts. Vicky, I'll send it to you. Like, the videos are like, they're good. All right. So our next one is a furuncle or a boil. So it's caused by the bacteria that enter the skin through hair follicles. It is a subcutaneous abscess that fills up with pus. So again, a furuncle is caused by the bacteria that enter the skin through the hair follicles. It is a subcutaneous abscess that fills with pus. Stop it. All right. And a boil. Furuncle. They're nasty. So we don't have an Ethan Smith, so let me go ahead and block you, buddy. Goodbye. Anyways, one of these days, one of these people are going to come on here, be a new student that I don't know about, and I'm going to block them by accident. I can feel it already. All right. So I think we're right around the halfway point now. So, yay. This is probably the longest definition we have, or one of the longest, I will say that. So here we go. All right, let me make sure she's in the frame and I'm not, okay. So cysts are when a follicle ruptures deep within the dermis. Irritating oil and dead skin or dead cells seep into the surrounding area and a cyst forms. They appear as a large, hard, painful lump underneath the surface of the skin. They destroy many live cells as they come to the surface and will leave permanent scars. Man, Amber, you done messed up. Better write small. So again, cysts are when a follicle ruptures deep within the dermis, irritating oil and dead cells seep into the surrounding area, and a cyst forms. They appear as large, hard, and painful lumps underneath the surface of the skin. They destroy many live cells as they come to the surface and will leave permanent scarring. Yeah, it does. It makes it sound a lot worse than honestly what they are. It's kind of like a very deep pimple. My arm's gonna get tired before this is over. I can feel it already. All right. And I'm pretty sure most of us have seen a cyst, but we're gonna go ahead and show you a picture. It's a nice little cyst. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't um mention it's sack-like. I will tell y'all if y'all want to. I know Amber, you don't have any room left, but um, so if you want to add just like a little bullet point, they are formed in a sack-like structure, and you have to actually remove it. Other than that, it will continue to come back. They are very painful. All right. So our next one is going to be Icepick scars. I will tell you this is mainly found when you have someone that has really, really bad, like stage 4 and 5 acne is Icepick scars. All right, there we go. And it says large, visible, open pores that looks as if the skin has been jabbed with an ice pick or another sharp, thin instrument. The follicle always looks open as if a small hole has been made in the skin, caused by a deep pimple or cyst that has destroyed the follicle as the infection worked its way to the surface of the skin. So again, large visible open pores that looks as if the skin has been jabbed with an ice pick or other sharp, thin instrument. The follicle always looks open as if a small hole has been made in the skin, caused by a deep pimple or cyst that has destroyed the follicle as the infection worked its way to the surface of the skin. All right. We don't have a geospin, so All right. So I'm going to show you the picture of, yes, exactly like the guy from Greece. All right. So I'm going to show you a picture. All right. So we are halfway through our hour. We're going to take a little small break, but I don't want to take a regular break. I kind of want to give y'all a little maybe spark in your day, maybe a little something to brighten it a little bit. Why don't y'all tell me 3 things that y'all are thankful for right now? All right. And we'll shout them out. What 3 things that y'all are thankful for? Because I feel like this has given us lots and lots of time to kind of sit back and think about the things. Yes, Allie, family. Family is a big one. Just give me a few things. It doesn't have to be 3. Stimulus check. Perfect. I mean, I feel you on that though. Yeah, being able to work is a big one right now. Oh, coffee. Thank you for AC. Perfect. I feel like we just kind of need to like take a step. Oh yeah, tequila. But I feel like we need to take a step back and just kind of like put ourselves in that good space, you know? Just kind of remind each other why we're thankful, and you know, it's a hard time to like be in all of this, but Molly. All I'm saying is if we're good enough, maybe this whole alcohol to go can stay. It could definitely be 100 times worse. It definitely could. But but just think sometimes we get so caught up in the things going on that you just need to take a step back, and that gallons of alcohol sure does help. You're right. Zombie apocalypse could be happening outside our door, but it's not. Amber, I know it sounds so horrible, but I am really glad that they're not refunding all those people. I think that's what they deserve. I'm sorry, but you panic bought 12 million cases of toilet paper, that's on you. Well, I think I see zombies every single day I go downtown, so there's that. Not every single day, every single time. But yeah, I just feel like we needed to take a minute, kind of regroup, kind of give a little positivity out there, kind of make us think of things that we can be grateful for. Did they say that on the news? No. Like the refund reporters? Not that I heard of yet. Ugh. But all right. Oh, the hoarders, not borders. Okay. Oh, puppy breath. Erica, I'm gonna have to stay 6 feet away from you, but I'm gonna have to come over for some puppies. But yeah, no, they made like a huge announcement that they're not gonna refund those people that hoarded everything. I don't know what this was, but hoarded everything. All right. So let's get back to our definitions. Also, as soon as this live is over, I will be sending y'all's 5 to 6 o'clock assignment. Stop it, Amber. Stop it. But as soon as this live is over, I will be giving y'all's 5 to 6 assignment. That way, y'all can just go ahead and have a nice, relaxing evening, and y'all can have it done with. And yeah. Oh, I know. And first of all, we have group training for Wayland, and it got canceled obviously because it's more than 10 people. And then on top of that, they furloughed our trainer because she was doing private classes, but they furloughed her. And Wayland is literally ruining my life at this point. Not really. I love him, but he's being a turd. I know. I'm sorry. I told you to leave plenty of space. I told you. All right. So acne pit scars. There we go. Indented and are due to pimples or cysts that have destroyed the skin and formed scar tissue. The scar is slightly sunken or depressed appearance. I think you either emailed them to me or Molly. I can't remember. I'll have to take a look at the schedule. Let me take a look. Hold on 1 second. I don't think you have to worry about this. Oh, hold on. No. You send me your terms, and then Molly is the one that's getting, or no. Then Jeremy and Alana are getting the one from 5 to 6. That's right. Molly, you have the 115 assignment, which I think I have a couple for you, so I have to send them over. All right. So yes, it is me. You are sending your definitions to me. Whoop. And then your 5 to 6 quizzes, you're sending north is to Jeremy and south is to Alana, I believe. Yeah. All right. So this is acne pit scars. There we go. Yes. Correct. You were supposed to turn in your just the words themselves before class. It's not the definition. Sorry, I keep calling them definitions, but it was just the words itself. haven't received the quiz. It's because I haven't sent it yet. Bam. Okay, well, here we go. Hope my moves blocking you from the chat work just as well. All right. So, thanks. All right, so dermatitis or osmogerosis is a foul-smelling perspiration, usually noticeable or in the armpits or the feet. Amber, I just feel like I know like everybody's bored out there in the world, but there are so many other things that you could be doing. I mean, I feel like living in your mother's basement must be so nice. All right. So that one obviously does not have a picture because I can't give you a picture of a smell. Sorry, Amber. All right. So, anhidrosis is the lack of, so it's the exact opposite. It's the lack of perspiration, often a result of fever or certain skin disease. All right. Mhm. Moving on. All right. All right. So hyperhidrosis is excessive perspiration. It's caused by excessive heat or general body weakness. Most commonly affected parts of the armpits, joints, and feet. Is that in the screen? Just want to make sure. All right, and as far as Verga Short, if you would like to, you can Google Baldwin Beauty Schools in Texas, and you can find us online. All right. Oh, she retracted it, or he or she retracted their message. We'd love to have you. All right, so our next one, and again, don't have smell vision, so couldn't show you a picture of hyperhidrosis. All right, so malaria, rubella, or prickly heat. An acute inflammatory disorder of the sweat glands characterized by the eruption of small vesicles, accompanied by the burning and itching of the skin caused by excessive heat exposure. Yeah, similar, yes. Similar to a heat rash. No problem. Trust me, I get it. Sometimes we have to pause the video and write down all of our definitions. There's no problem with that. All right. We'll move on from that one. So there's many. Our next one is going to be dermatitis, and I'm pretty sure you had a million lines for this one. An inflammatory condition of the skin. The lesion comes in no worries. The lesions come in various forms, such as vesicles and papules. And dermatitis does not have a picture simply because there's so many different types of dermatitis that it's almost impossible to just show you one. But moving on, we're going to move on to eczema. Eczema. It's an. I just took pictures. Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it. Inflammation of the skin, acute or chronic in nature, presenting many forms of dry or moist lesions, frequently accompanied by itching, burning, and various other unpleasant sensations. I'm pretty sure everybody just cringed on that one. I'm sorry. It's also known as atopic dermatitis. I just want to let y'all know that as well. Atopic dermatitis. Me too, Stacy. Me too. Mine, unfortunately, looks like little small ringworms, even though it has nothing to do with it. No problem, Marie. No problem. It is perfectly fine to take pictures if you need to take them and then write these down. You're good. Mine definitely flares up the worst when I am stressed out. So currently, I have it all over my body. Typically on my legs and my arms. I had one on my chest, and that was we were not okay that day. We were just not, right? So that one is going to be eczema. We only have 3 more definitions, I believe. So let's get through these as quickly as possible. And I thought I was going to have time at the end of this not to finish early. Who was I fooling? All right, psoriasis, common chronic inflammatory skin disease whose cause is unknown, usually found on the scalp, elbows, knees, chest, or lower back, but rarely found on the face. Lesions are round, dry patches covered in silvery scales. They're not contagious, but can spread on the body when irritated. Yes, yes, Emily, we did. Funny. I made a reference in the beginning, but here we are now. Got the eczema. All right. So again, psoriasis is common chronic inflammatory skin disease whose cause is unknown, usually found on the scalp, elbows, knees, chest, and lower back, but rarely on the face. Lesions are round, dry patches covered with silvery scales. It's not contagious, but can spread on the body when irritated. Which one did you have under your eye? It's okay to miss it. It's okay. I'm only funny in short bursts. Like it's not that great. Yeah. You can definitely get it wherever when it becomes irritated. It's less common on the face though. It's more common on the scalp. I feel like in like the creases, so like in like the knee, the back of the knee area and the folds of the arm and elbow. I feel like those are where it's most common, but yeah, you can definitely get it on your face. All right, so we're gonna move on from that one. Sorry, it's a long definition. Y'all can go back and replay it. And I just have a small image of psoriasis on the scalp and forehead. Let you ride the bus. There's nothing wrong with riding the bus, but sir. It's okay, Brie, because you know what? Psoriasis or not, you were a beautiful woman. And I didn't even know you had psoriasis for the longest time, so I just would like to point that one out. All right. So our next one is going to be herpes simplex. It's also known as fever blisters. It's a viral infection of unknown origin characterized by the eruption of a single group of vesicles on a swollen base or a red swollen base. Can appear on the lips, nostrils, or other parts of the face, rarely lasting more than a week. She sure does. She has psoriasis. I'm glad it did, Brie. I'm really glad it did. Um, yes, yes, it is. I'm gonna go with herpes pimples instead of dimples, but um, Yes. Cold sores and fever blisters are basically the same thing, babe. And little cold sore. I feel like anybody like jumping on and then just see a paper of herpes simplex virus. You came what you got for. Okay. You came in being nosy and you got what you got. All right. And the last definition is going to be occupational disorders. Abnormal conditions resulting from contact with chemicals or tints in the course of performing services in the salon. Some individuals may develop an allergy to cosmetics, antiseptics, cold waving lotions, aniline derivative tints, which may cause eruptive skin infections such as dermatitis veneta. I'm just saying, you get what you get. You came in being nosy. Right. I bet you are lost. Rude. Bye, Olivia. All right. And then a picture of dermatitis veneta is something like this. All right. Okay. Took longer than I expected, but here we are with those 20 definitions. I bet you did. I bet you did catch herpes from him. But you know what? That's your best math. Hi to you too. All right. So let's go ahead and do our final roll call. No problem, Taylor. Just want to let y'all, I'm gonna stay on for a second. Just to let y'all get y'all's final roll call in. We've been trolled a lot here today. Tiring work. Someone has to do it. Thank you, Gracie. I bet you did catch crabs from Judge Judy. You know what? Of your life. Bye, Joe. I feel like we were trolled more today than I've seen in a hot minute. Bye, Vicky. I'm like, man, I know there's nothing to do these days, but can you please just go get a life? Go seize the day, go take a walk. I don't care what Pee Wee Herman did to you. Miss you too, Gracie. People crazy. Bye, Marie. So you don't have to turn in your definition. You just had to send in um, the words before that. Nope, no turning in the definitions. You just had to turn in the words themselves before 3 o'clock. All right, so I'm gonna get off here because I feel like just even more weirdos are making accounts at this point because I said something. So love y'all. It's okay, Mabry, just get it to me now. Perfectly fine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get off of here now, and then I will text y'all tomorrow, or I'm gonna text y'all here in a little bit about what time to meet for South School. All right. Bye, y'all. Bye.